Evening, everyone. Welcome to our Champions League roundup, where the drama never fails to disappoint, does it? We've had goals galore, some cracking individual performances, and a few surprises along the way. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the most exciting matches and standout performances from the latest fixtures. But before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Well. What a night of football we had. What a start to the week's action in the Champions League. The atmosphere was electric. The fans were on the edge of their seats. Monaco, they've pulled off a right result against Barcelona. It was a match that will be remembered for a long time. 2-1 the final score, but it was a cracking game, end-to-end stuff. Both teams gave it their all, but Monaco just had that extra edge. George Ilenikina, he was the star of the show. The youngster played with such confidence and flair, it was a joy to watch. Scored one and set up another. His performance was nothing short of spectacular, and he truly deserved the Man of the Match award. Barcelona, they huffed and puffed, but they couldn't break down this resolute Monaco defence. The defence was rock solid, and they held their ground till the very end. The fans were ecstatic, and the celebrations went on long after the final whistle. This is what football is all about, the thrill of the unexpected, the joy of victory, and the heartbreak of defeat. A 0-0 draw might not set the pulses racing for everyone, but this was a tactical chess match between two well-drilled sides. The level of discipline and organisation on display was nothing short of remarkable. Atalanta and Arsenal, both sides going at it, each team meticulously executing their game plans, leaving no room for error. But it was David Raya in the Arsenal goal who stole the show for me. His reflexes were razor-sharp and his positioning was impeccable. A couple of world-class saves, each one more impressive than the last. He was like a brick wall back there. The Atalanta forwards must have felt like they were up against an impenetrable fortress. Deservedly got man of the match. His performance was a masterclass in goalkeeping, showcasing not just his shot-stopping abilities, but also his leadership and composure under pressure. It was a night to remember for the Arsenal fans and a testament to the importance of a solid defence in football. Atletico Madrid, they left it late, but they got the job done against a stubborn Leipzig side. 2-1 the final score, but it was a tense affair. Griezmann, he popped up with the winner, as he so often does. A moment of magic, and that's what wins you these tight games. Now then, this was a proper hammering. Leverkusen turned on the style against Feyenoord, running out comfortable 4-0 winners. Florian Wirtz, he was the conductor of this footballing orchestra. 2 goals and an assist, he was simply unplayable. Feyenoord, well, they just couldn't cope with Leverkusen's attacking prowess. Benfica, they went away to Crvena Zvezda, a team known for their passionate fans and formidable home record, and came away with all 3 points, a hard-fought 2-1 victory, showcasing their resilience and determination. But it was that man, Angel Di Maria, who stole the show. The Argentine maestro was in a scintillating form, still got it, hasn't he? At 35, he continues to defy age with his incredible skill and vision. A goal and an assist, both moments of pure magic that left the fans in awe. He rolled back the years, reminding everyone why he's considered one of the best. Crvena Zvezda, they put up a good fight. Their defence was tenacious and their attacks were relentless. But they were just outclassed on the night. Benfica's experience and quality shone through, securing a memorable win. Now this was a tight one. Brest edged out Sturm Graz in a nail-biting encounter. 2-1 the final score, and it was Abdallah Sima who proved to be the difference-maker. A goal and a tireless performance up front, he was a constant menace. Brest, they rode their luck at times, but they held on for a vital win. Panak inspires Sparta Praha. Sparta Praha, they put on a clinical display against Salzburg, cruising to a comfortable 3-0 victory. Filip Panak, he was the star of the show, pulling the strings in midfield and grabbing himself a brace. Salzburg, well, they just couldn't live with Sparta's intensity on the night. Matvienko stands tall in Bologna. A goalless draw it may have been, but this was a fascinating tactical battle between Bologna and Shakhtar Donetsk. Both sides had their chances, but in the end, defences came out on top. Mikola Matvienko, he was a rock at the back for Shakhtar, putting in a real captain's performance. Scales runs riot as Celtic hit 5. Now then, Celtic fans, how about this for a performance? They absolutely demolished Slovan Bratislava. 5-1, the final score. Young Liam Scales, he was the star of the show, scoring and running the show from midfield. Celtic, they were just too good going forward and Slovan had no answer. Gittins at the double as Dortmund cruise. Borussia Dortmund, they made light work of Club Brugge, cruising to a comfortable 3-0 victory. Jamie Gittins, he was the star of the show, bagging himself a brace and causing all sorts of problems for the Brugge defence. Dortmund, they were just too strong, too quick and too good going forward. Barella and Brozovic light up the San Siro. Now this was a proper midfield battle. Manchester City and Inter Milan, two of the best in the business, going toe-to-toe. It finished goalless, but it was a joy to watch. Nicolo Barella, he ran the show for Inter. His energy, his passing range, he's a joy to watch. Mendes the hero as Paris edged Girona. A cagey affair in Paris, but the home side just did enough to see off a spirited Girona. 1-0 the final score, and it was Nuno Mendes who popped up with the all-important goal. A moment of quality in a tight game, and that's what makes the difference at this level. Tielemans runs the show in Switzerland. Aston Villa, they put on a real show against young boys, running out comfortable 3-0 winners. Yuri Tielemans, he was at his brilliant best, dictating the tempo from midfield and grabbing himself a goal and an assist. Young boys, they battled hard, but they were just outclassed on the night. Yildiz shines as Juventus edge PSV. Juventus, they had to work hard for it, but they eventually saw off a spirited PSV. Eindhoven side 3-1 the final score, and it was Kenan Yildiz who stole the show for the Old Lady A goal and an assist. He was the difference maker on the night. Gravenberch the architect as Liverpool conquer Milan. Now then, Liverpool fans, this was more like it, wasn't it? They went to the San Siro and blew AC Milan away, 3-1 the final score. Young Gravenberch, he ran the show in midfield. Well, where do we even start with this one? Bayern Munich, they absolutely demolished Dynamo Zagreb, 9-2 the final scoreline, but the night belonged to one man, Harry Kane. 4 goals, yes, you heard that right, 4 goals. He's only gone and broken the record for most goals in a Champions League game for an English player. Real Madrid, they had to dig deep to see off a stubborn Stuttgart side, but they eventually ran out 3-1 winners. Thibaut Courtois, he was the hero for Los Blancos, pulling off a string of world-class saves to keep Stuttgart at bay. He's one of the best in the world for a reason. And finally, Sporting Lisbon, they secured a comfortable 2-0 victory over Lille, thanks to goals from Victor Gyökeres and Zeno de Bast. De Bast with a shout at goal of the season. Lille just couldn't handle them. A good night's work for the Portuguese side. So there we have it, another breathless week of Champions League football. We've seen it all, haven't we? Goals, drama, upsets and some truly memorable individual performances. Until next time, take care.